All right, there it is finally. Um, yeah, it's been 2 hours since I was going to do this, but I finally got everything up and running. It took me way too long. Oh my god, that's so loud. I should have checked that. But I had been trying to set this up for. Oh, why is it under my chat? See, I just don't know. I had been trying to set this up for 2 hours, trying to get my old computer to work so I could access this thing, and then I had to find all of the name tags in which I was missing, which, spoiler, fair amount. Didn't do too bad considering I'm only missing no, 3 to 5 per chapter. And then the most bad endings we're missing in a chapter is 5 for chapter 4. So that's the stave in the infirmary. So I might be able to go to. Oh god, that's at the beginning. What room am I in? So we're on classroom 2A. So there is one in classroom 2A. How am I missing one in classroom 2A? How was I missing him? What? Okay. So this is 3rd floor East Hall? But there's no. Okay, so apparently there's one in here that I missed too. Which I don't know how. It's the only one in here. Does that one look like a corpse too? The second girls. Shins. What's this one? Classroom 2? Yeah, it's that corpse. So do I activate this, get locked in here? And then do I get it? How do I get his name tag? That should be him. He's the only corpse in here. There's no way out. The door opens. You can't get the name tag until after you do the whole thing. That's how I missed it. Okay, so that's another one. Yeah, where does this put me? I've already got the blessed shoes, so I can't do that. And in fact, is that what I was doing? Oh my gosh, I'm so lost. I don't know why I was missing her name tag either. I noticed that and I'm like, come on, that's like the most obvious name tag to grab. So the others are over in the main building. So this is roughly the location. First floor west hallway. There's only that one corpse. Okay, so it's her. And here's the thing. I don't know how to get to that corpse. This is the one that I'm trying to figure out. I don't know if you have to go around. Is there a way I can, no, can't get to that to push it. I didn't see a way around either, I don't think. Oh, and the other one's also in 2A, so that's 1A. Takayuki. Yep, that's him. Oh. So I found this one, but not the other one? What? Maybe it didn't have a name tag. Okay. It's the original victim's memoirs. Okay, so there's actually not a way around here, but it did get me one more name tag. Now the other girl I may have to do some research on because it is in a weird spot. And I don't know if you can get to it with Satoshi maybe, like up to the school shifts, or if you need to do it earlier in the game. But the picture for it shows exactly where this one is right now, and that's what I don't understand. I'm gonna go back up there one more time and see if there's a weird way I can like wedge myself to get it. No, okay. You've lost me as far as that goes. No, okay, so this is where I was. So you go get the thing that's glowing on the ground, you get the crystal of unsealing. Really have to go to the bathroom. So then I should be able to take her. That shatters. Oh. Will you be alright by yourself? He dies. Satoshi. Okay. Yuka, are you there? Okay, so now we have Satoshi. We have Victim's Memoirs 5 of 5. Now we're going to actually read it this time. Looks like I'll be dying soon, so I'm going to try to keep my fingers steady just this one last time. The bleeding never stopped, and I'm getting colder and colder. I can barely see. In the end, we never did find one another here, and unless you magically pop out of the shadows real soon, we never will. Mitsuharu, I've always idolized you. You constantly surpassed me in every way, always one step ahead, no matter what we were doing. I kept telling myself that at some point I'd turn a corner and you'd be there. But I knew better. My brain knew better. My brain rejected that notion from the beginning. If I should dream in death, though, then I know I'm going to see you when I turn this next corner, like I've been praying for all this time. We can beat up on each other like we used to. And I'll never have to be alone again. A wave of nausea and unbearable despair suddenly washed over Satoshi's entire body. The next thing he knew, he was standing in the corner of an extremely narrow red room. His movements weren't his own. It was as if his mind were disconnected from his body, with no perception of surface or gravity or motion. After a sudden dip jarred his senses, he realized he was moving purely on nerve impulses with no direction or control. Perhaps he had been taken by the curse, by the wave of negativity that permeated this space far beyond the spectrum of human understanding. His shell of a body might as well have been a twig skipping across the ground in a windstorm. Without warning, his very sense of self had been completely destroyed, leaving him in a virtually lobotomized state. It seems that remnants of a man's tormented soul are indeed a thing best left untouched. For this dying message and the curse it carried certainly had no trouble at all dismantling the essence of what was once a boy named Satoshi. Game over. Chapter 3, wrong end 3 of 4. So we got that. That's going to be our victim's memoirs. Yeah. Warning, your HP is getting low. To recover health, return to a lit candle as soon as possible. Big brother. Game over. Chapter 3, wrong end 4 of 4. There it is. Perfect. Nothing special. You literally just lose all your HP and die. So that's done. I was going to do them chapter by chapter, but I'm tired. So I'm like, where can I go? Okay. So for this bad end, you give her Naho's notebook and the mini DV sin tape. So not the things you're supposed to. Mommy, you promised. Your mom's been suffering just as much as you have. The things you're doing aren't making her happy at all. Black cat plushie, no. Mini DVD sin tape, yes. What happened? Doesn't something seem off? Don't tell me. We failed? Yeah, you did. Shinozaki. She has scissors. Big brother, behind you. Huh? And then Ayumi, for some reason, gets possessed by the darkening and then stabs Satoshi in the back of the head. Great. That's very unsettling. That's extremely unsettling. Okay, that one's done. I guess I could go back in. There's another one that's real close there too. I have to skip through all that again. That's the fun part about getting the bad ends in chapter 5, is you have to keep skipping through all of that. So I believe to do it correctly, you give her her tongue, not the notebook. I want to say the black cat plushie and not the tape. And then it's one for each person in the room and then one extra. So we got 5, so it's got to be 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then they tell us to get out because she's changing. So I don't remember the pattern for that one. I'm not going to try to remember the pattern for that one. There is one name tag there, which I actually got the first time because I felt the same way then. Belts holes again. Now this one I got right on the way back, but fall through this. What? It's not in there? Is it one of the heads? Oh, I can't open the pause menu. I think it might be one of the heads. I thought it was underneath. I don't see it though. Oh, it's right side. It's right left. I don't know why I keep clicking out of that, knowing like it would pause the game for me. Okay, now that I have that menu up for the like 4th time, I want to check the name tag because I should be able to get it, but it's not popping up for some reason. So the one that I'm looking for is... well, there's 2 in the bomb shelter that I have marked. I thought it was this one. And if it is, it should be up by that set of heads. Up there. Oh, well, I guess I failed, but it may be like right up at the top right there. Everything's gone dark. Did we miss our chance? No. My friends. Yuki. Welcome to Heavenly Host Elementary. Where you're trapped with the new Sachiko. Yuki Kano. Okay. Well, at least I got that. That's another bad end off the checklist. Like, this is 2A, right? Oh no, this is 1A. I'm just crazy. So... then why is there no body? Is it back here? Okay, there are 2 bodies back here. I swear... Okay. Alright, sure. Yep. Uh-huh. That makes perfect sense. That I didn't click on both bodies. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then don't. Then she tells you to run. Yep, and I'm gonna fail horribly. I always mess this up. Okay, that's the first toll. I am absolutely not... It's just absolutely not going to happen. I forgot that's right, to go all the way to the bottom like that. Anyway, like I said, have that one. Bell tolls again. Oh, I got that right the first time this time. Third toll. Found it. All right, perfect. Now, honestly, whatever can happen with this. We're just gonna let that run out. All right, what do we have available in the extra? We only have 2 of the extras. I think the other 2 unlock by doing bad ends, I guess. I don't know why I have these first 2 and not... I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna go ahead and do at least the first one of these. I don't know how long they are. I don't remember. If I can get through both of them, great. Just kind of wrapping up random stuff because I'm tired. So to do the things that would require a hot mess of stuff, no thanks. In fact, I should have been in bed over an hour ago. My name is Nana Ogasawara. I'm a 7th grader at Musashigawa's Girls Middle School. I don't speak Japanese. I don't. And I can't help but wonder, why did this happen to us? I was just playing around with some drama club friends and some high school kids after class, when suddenly everything went white and we found ourselves trapped in there. And by we, I mean me, my friend Chihaya Yamase from homeroom, and an old friend from another class, Nari Amatoya, whom I've known practically forever. Those 2 were the only ones in the room with me when I came to. I'm not sure what happened to the others. A rep from another class, Hikari Kirigami, and 2 high schoolers named Naruse and Kazane were with us before, but are nowhere to be found now. So Chihaya, Nari, and I have been wandering these halls aimlessly for quite some time in search of them. Chihaya was the first to brave using the bathroom, and even went in alone, but came running out a moment later, claiming to have heard a scary voice. During her flight, it seems she dropped the pouch she always carries with her, and I've agreed to go in and find it in her place. For goodness sake, Chihaya, this is clearly a boy's room. Aha, found it. There's a pink plastic pouch on the ground. Pick it up. Yes. Acquired Chihaya's pouch. Nana? Oh, it's you. Don't scare me like that. Sorry, you've just been in here a while, so I was getting a little worried. Is everything all right? Yeah, everything's fine. Thanks, though. Great. I'll stay with Chihaya then, and you finish what you were doing. But please, if you can, hurry it up. Is it a ghost? I love this ghost. Most impressive. You found what you were looking for without searching my stall. People have been barging in on me a lot lately, you see. I've been getting rather uppity with the living for always shamelessly opening the door with reckless abandon, as your comrade did a moment ago. See, I'm quite easily frightened, as it happens. The only place where I feel truly safe and at home is in the restroom stall. It's strange. I can't explain why, but I don't find this person scary at all, even though he's clearly a ghost. As the spirit sways from side to side, the faint blue light radiating from its body twinkles throughout the room. Nana? Chihaya, I found it. Here. Handed over Chihaya's pouch. Yay, thank you. You know, though, when you drop something, shouldn't you be the one to go looking for it? Nari. Don't cry, Chihaya. There's nothing scary in there. Oh. Ah. I hit the wrong button. I keep doing that. You serious? Isn't that, like, dangerous? No, it's totally fine. He seems like a real nice person. I don't suppose you'd want to go meet him yourself, would you? What? I think I would. Let's go meet the bathroom ghost. We all love the bathroom ghost. After all, we've been here for several hours now, and there hasn't been anyone else to talk to this whole time. It really is true. He's not scary at all. If I may, I have a favor to ask of you three. Some rogue fiend has absconded with my prized gentleman's set, by which I mean my hat and my glasses. If you should happen upon them in your wanderings, would you be so kind as to return them to me? Sure. So your possessions have been stolen then? That's terrible. Wait here, we'll find them. You're too kind. Looks like our noble party of adventurers has accepted a quest. Let's give it everything we've got. Righto. This is ridiculous. Find the gentleman's glasses. They're probably not in here. There's a message scribbled on the wall. Try the stall to the right. One more over. One more over. Too far, go back one. There's a pair of sunglasses in the stall. Those aren't right. That's not correct. It's funny, but those are not correct. We need the gentleman's glasses. Can't get in anywhere. A strange force seems to be repelling you. You cannot go beyond this point. can't open this door, can't go beyond that point, and all I see are sunglasses. I mean, are those correct? But you have to trigger like a quest. Try the stall to the right. One more over. One more over. Too far, go back one. Sure, take them. Those aren't correct. I think it would be really hard to look good in these. Bloody handprint, bloody handprint. Can't even get to that. This is literally all I can get. Okay, let's go back and talk to him. It's not like it'll be a wrong end. Like, he doesn't hand out wrong ends. And he just sighs. The spirit stuck out his lower lip and shook his head quite... Seems he doesn't care much for them. Guess they're not his after all, unsurprisingly. Okay, so that doesn't trigger anymore. What am I missing? What am I not seeing? Literally, what am I not seeing? Looking for something? I'm sure you won't find it downstairs anywhere. The guy to the west is a liar. You mustn't believe a word he says. The guy to the south is a liar. You mustn't believe a word he says. The two guys to the north of me are both telling the truth. You should believe everything they say. So this guy automatically is a liar, which means he's telling the truth. Which means he's... You should also return to the third floor right away without exploring anywhere else beforehand. Well, that's just a plain lie. Okay. Ah, a pair of distinguished looking glasses sitting on the banister. Yes. Acquired distinguished glasses. Yes, those are what I'm looking for. Well, I'm getting repelled again, which means I need to take these back to the ghost. Okay. My leg really hurts, Nana. Oh my, Chihaya, I think you need to rest for a bit. This is too much for me. I've changed their voices 300 times already. Offered distinguished glasses to the spirit. You have my eternal gratitude. I have always felt that these glasses existed in the world solely to be worn by me. Oh, how I missed them. They look really good on you. I assume they do anyway. It's hard to tell, since he's basically just a blue glow. I guess all that's left now is to find your hat, right? You are too kind. Find the gentleman's hat. Oh, dear Lord. Ow, that's smart. The spirit that started at the bottom right does not have the item you want. Oh, that's good. And because there's no save point, that's really good. That's great. That's great. Yes, okay, so I got an infirmary key off of that. Ah, it's a hat. There's a felt hat on the ground that seems to radiate an air of luxury and refinement. Take it? Yes. Acquired the felt hat. Chihaya? I'm tired. I hate this. I want to go home. Chihaya, it's okay. We'll get out of here. I know we will. How can you even say that? What possible reason could you have for believing that we'll ever be able to leave this place? Chihaya. Are you saying I can hold you responsible if we never get home again? Chihaya, that's enough. I've had about all I can take of your whining. We're not in the safety of our own familiar little world anymore. People aren't going to bend over backwards to spare your feelings here. We're fighting for survival. It's every girl for herself. So don't think for a minute that we're going to stop and console you every time you have a damsel in distress moment just because we're friends. Jesus. Go ahead and cry. See if I care. Nari, that is totally uncalled for. Not everybody's as strong-willed as you know. Fine. Do whatever the hell you want, then. Oh. His sprite's still pretty good. It's not the same, but it's pretty good. You have my thanks once again. I've always cherished this hat. You see, it was specially selected for me by Tanaka, one of my most beloved subordinates. I'm so glad we were able to find it. It seems like it means a lot to you, and it just feels really good to help someone in need. Doesn't it? Yeah, sure. You are truly benevolent souls. My eternal gratitude is yours. You possess such clear eyes and pure hearts. If I still lived, I would have used the rest of my days to offer you protection and guidance. I shan't lose these items again, and I should hope that you not lose the generosity you've shown, for this place can quickly and easily crush the spirit. In times like this especially, it is important that you not succumb to despair, not forsake your true nature. Rather, you should scoff in despair's rotund face and embrace who you are. Love yourself. But now I must bid adieu, for my home is calling to me. I pray that you three as well will find your way back to your own homes in due time. Oh my god, that's great. He's a pretty fun person. Although still apprehensive about our surroundings, we felt slightly better having done a good deed and held our heads high as we exited the bathroom. From there we began wandering into the darkened halls of the abandoned school building once again. Naruse, Kazane, Hikari, one of our missing friends. We called their names over and over again as we walked. But our voices just seemed to be absorbed by the darkness in front of our faces, where they melted away into nothingness. We knew that eventually these voices would give out altogether, and our bodies would cease to function. It was only a matter of time. But despite the inevitability, we decided then and there that we would keep on walking for as long as it took. We couldn't give up. We had to continue struggling against our fate, calling out into the darkness with whatever voices we had left. For as long as we lived. Okay, that's one extra chapter down. I don't know this one as well. If I can get this one done, oh my gosh, it's almost midnight. I may call it. Oh, it's Shig. Why are you running, little Yuka? Could it be you caught me while I was snapping photos? Looks like the chase is afoot. Might she be in here, perchance? Yuka. This room doesn't exactly lend itself to hiding in its current state, I suppose. Are you alright? Sorry about that. No worries. Someone from another school? I'm totally fine. I should be apologizing as well. I wasn't looking where I was going. I see you're from a different school. My name is Kizami. I am a student at Byakudan Senior High. There is a fly in here that's driving me crazy. Sakutaru Morishiki from Kisaragi Academy. I'm grateful for the chance to meet another living being. I hope your phone wasn't broken in the fall. Let's have a look. Hmm? That's quite alright. I'll have a look myself. Give it here. Photo viewer open. Photo viewer open and everything. Did he see the corpse shot? If he did, then there's no way he'll want anything to do with me anymore. Don't just look at other people's phones without permissions. Now, if you'll excuse me. Hey, you responsible for that? Come again? I had a feeling we might be cut from the same cloth. I'm sure I don't know what you're talking about. I'd appreciate if you'd just please leave me be. Let's meet again sometime, eh? Sometime real soon. Oh. Is that first one the only one that's a quest? Well, that's pretty good. So that gives us cut from the same cloth. So I don't have the other two available yet, and that's why I say it might be tied to bad ends, because that might be... They might be continuations to those bad ends. Yeah, it's reaching midnight. I really should be getting off because I do have to keep a schedule. I wanted to get on earlier so that I could stream for a little longer. But at this point, I'm going to have to just kind of call it there, I think. I need to update my notes and see if I can find exactly where some of these are, or like how far back into the chapter I have to go. So I can be searching less online for one thing. But yeah, we should be looking to stream more often now that things are starting to get a little set up. I'll definitely be seeing League more often just because it's something we're trying to like kind of buckle down on, I say. As I've been saying that for like 4 years, but oh well. But yeah, hopefully next time I do this, I can stream for a little bit longer. I can get a lot more of the bad ends, maybe finish the name tags, hopefully. There's not a lot. It's literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 in total. I'm just confused where some of them are, and it's too late for me to go back through the chapters again, really. Yeah, so 8 name tags, 2, 4, 9, 10, 11 wrong ends, and 2 extras. That's what's left. Yeah, I'm hoping to have that wrapped up soon. But anyway, we'll go ahead and call it there, and hopefully, I know it's not much, but hey, it was something. And should be more fun next time. Hopefully I can wrap everything up within like 1 or 2 more times of sitting down and playing it so we can move on to the next game. I just haven't needed 100% it, and I have no idea why. But anyway.